The topic is solving initial value problems by separation of variables. So let's do this example. Find an explicit solution to the initial value problem, square root of 1 minus y squared dx minus square root of 1 minus x squared dy equals 0. And the initial condition is y of 0 equals square root of 3 over 2. So first, again, we want all the x's and the dx's to be on one side, and all the y's and the dy to be on the other side. So how do we do that? So first, I'm going to move or add square root of 1 minus x squared dy to the other side. So this will be equal square root 1 minus x squared dy. Whoops. Well, it doesn't matter. I usually like dy on the left side, but it's fine. Now again, so I'm going to move diagonally square root of 1 minus y squared to this side. So that would be dy square root of 1 minus y squared. And I'm going to move square root of 1 minus x squared to that side. So that would be dx square root of 1 minus x squared. And then we integrate both sides. So using definition, both sides look like, if you look at the definition, we're going to use number 1. So that would be sine inverse of x is equal sine inverse of y plus some constant. Now we need to find the constant. To find the constant, you can plug it now, or so it's better to plug it now. So when x is 0, y is square root of 3/2. So when x is 0, y is square root of 3 over 2. Right? So let's find these numbers. Now again, we're going to use this definition. How do we find sine inverse of 0? Let me do it here. Sine inverse of 0 equal y means sine of y equals 0, and then we want the y to be between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2. So we know y is 0, so therefore sine inverse of 0 is 0. So I'm going to write 0 here equal. Now how do I find sine inverse of square root of 3/2? Using the definition, same definition, sine inverse of square root of 3/2, I'm going to call it y. By definition, this means sine of the angle y is square root of 3/2, but y is between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2. So it's from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. So it's either going to be in first quadrant or second quadrant. We know sine is positive, so it has to be in first quadrant. So sine is square root of 3 over 2, so this has to be 1. So I'm looking for y, right? I'm looking for this y. Y is this angle. So what's the angle? So this is going to be 30 degrees because it's front of 1, so it's 60 degrees. So y is 60 degrees, or pi over 6. So therefore y is pi over 6. So I'm going to go back and say this is pi over 6. So this is going to be pi over 6 plus c. 60 degrees is pi over 3. So this is pi over 3. So therefore c is going to be equal negative pi over 3. Right? So plug it in there. Sine inverse of x is equal sine inverse of y minus pi over 3. So what would be, we're looking for y. So sine inverse of y is equal sine inverse of x plus pi over 3. Now how do I find the y? I'm going to use this definition one more time. So y will be equal sine of sine inverse of x plus pi over 3. And that's it. That's our solution. And that's it for this problem.